Oh, I'm on the wrong scene, that's fine, I'm allowed to. Let's go, we're streaming today, we're streaming. We're doing the streaming. Yeah. So quiet. Why am I so quiet? Because I turned it down very low. Yeah. Yeah, that's normal. Right, got my going live message out. Put them in some other Discords as well, because why not? I need to do the self-promotion thing. A content manager. I'm actually gonna open the window. There we go. Open the window, but close the curtains. So I need to actually install the track. I haven't installed it once again. Like I'm not doing nearly as much practice as I used to. Oh, I forgot to open my chat. That's a skill issue. That's big. Haven't even started. Haven't even started driving a wheel. I'm already having skill issues. Average at the moment, honestly, for real. So yeah, this is gonna be around 8. Like, I've completely fucked up the round numbering for this league, by the way, for my stream titles. Completely messed it up. Like, none of the round, like, none of the stream names are correct. Are correctly numbered. So, yeah. What's this? Oh, this is like an off-brand Twix. That's good, actually. Yeah, it's pretty good, actually. I like it. That's nice. A bit more. Definitely can taste a lot more of the cookie than I can in real Twix. Nice. Yeah. This is not gonna be too long of a stream because we got F1 qualifying to watch. It's the first race week of the season, of the year. Gu Ricardo. Yeah. Forgot to fix the brakes. Okay, just also, yeah, I need to press all the pedals all the way down to, you know, for them to start getting detected properly. Who approved that, like, sign, by the way? Like, it just looks silly. It just says Gu Ricardo, like... Like, why does it say that? Like, it's supposed to be Go, but it clearly isn't. Oh, I hate those signs, actually. Why are they orange? Um, okay, I wonder how carnage friendly this truck is. Well, that's technically legal by the league rules, by the way. Just он пришел лишь на час, опережая рассвет. Он принес на плечах печали и горит свет. Okay, yeah. Okay, whatever I do with the setup, this has to stay flat. Oh, okay, I misinterpreted the track map completely. That's just a skill issue, that's fine. This is an okay track, I think. Not amazing, but okay. Yeah, I cannot read those signs at all. I have to like rely on counting them because I cannot see, like black on orange. It's like such thin black on orange, and then what? My pedal just what? My pedal just fucking disconnected for a second. That's a big issue. I'm not into this T1. Like I chicane for T1 never ends well. So this track is not super carnage friendly, but we might have a restart on race 2 just because it's got a chicane for race 1, which is I don't know why they would do it. Or I mean, this is like a street track, right? Pretty much. It's mainly an F1 track. Not too many other things race here, as far as I know. I could be completely fucking wrong, by the way. I'm not too well versed on Australian tracks. I mean, no, what I'm saying is that they don't let just any fucking modern race around here. What I mean is that this track was designed around F1, so there's like an expectation of a certain level of competence from every driver in there. You know. Like even your Latifis and Mazepins can generally get a car around the track without being completely silly about it. Maybe not Mazepin. Okay, not to understeer him. 50. I'm actually kind of. I might not change much with the setup because this feels good already as it is pretty much. That said, that just happened. Как тростник, птичий крик. I really gotta get me a guitar pick. Like, they're not expensive. I can probably oh, okay. I can probably afford it. I just need to actually find a place to buy them. Can just buy, you know, a big old pack for probably a couple euro. Like, cause normally I would like just cut a pick from like an expired credit card or something, right? And like that, they actually make quite good picks. I like using them. Or like it depends, but they're also like very thick for a guitar pick, so it only works for things that a thick guitar pick would work for. Yeah, it's a bit understeery, so I'm going to try and make it a bit more steery, a bit less understeery. You know. Uh, Generally, I'm going to try and stiffen up the suspension as much as I can without dying. So we're gonna. I also need to open up the live timing, see what kind of lap times people are getting. I'm probably like 5 seconds off pace or something. Bloody hell. Yeah, I am. Dennis in the 49s. Honestly, two rear wing might be viable around here. And actually, no, I'm not going to harden up the rears. I'm just gonna soften the fronts, right? And a bit more pressure on the rears, maybe. Okay, I need to remember that, like, this F1 quali, and I want to watch that. By the way, like, might do a watch along in Discord if people want to, watch alongside me. No. Nope. Yeah, that's just a bit silly. But that's a skill issue by me. Okay, hold up. I need to see what's up with this. I'm on the right. Oh, I've been on the wrong scene and nobody's told me. I'm stupid. Well, the connector appears to be quite secure there, which is actually a problem because you know, if a connector has gotten, oh, I'm just standing on the track on a server. That's silly. If a connector had simply gotten loose, that wouldn't have been a real issue. It's just, you know, minor annoyance. But we might be having some cable issues here. Like, I can fix it, right? Cables are thankfully quite replaceable if you have the right tools, and I do. Still a bit too understeery for my tastes, but like, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Like they say that this setup is made so that, you know, it is as easy to drive for as many people as possible, but I don't know how effective that is. Because it's still quite possible to spin out on power. Even... Like, I feel like... But again, I'm not sure, and obviously I've been sim racing for a while at this point. I can't really see things from the eyes of an actual beginner. I think I might still want to have. Oh yeah, I need to check my if the gearing is even right for this circuit. It probably is actually. Like, it's, you know, there's pretty long straights around here. Okay, that's fair. I don't know. The understeer is killing me around here. Like, I can't... Like, that's the thing, right? You can't really make the understeer go away without making the car super unstable. Like, because the way I like setting up my cars is setting them up a bit more, a bit more sensitive than necessary, right? And then in such a way that I can kind of underdrive them a little bit, only a little bit, drive at like 95%. I don't feel like I can, and like I cannot get there with this car because it goes from the setup normally being 400, like even this is so. I feel like I have to just overdrive it so much to get any sort of lap time. But then, if I make the setup less and steer it, then I have to massively underdrive it to achieve stability, and I just lose lap time. I cannot set this with this limited setup. I cannot make the car fit my preference, which is why I'm never doing fixed setup leagues again, right? Like not unless it happens. But I mean, no, really, like it would take so much effort just to, check if I like the setup, check if the setup works on every track. It's just, and like if I need to spend so much time and effort just to decide if I even should sign up to a league, I might as well sign up to another league where I can spend that time and effort on practicing and getting faster, and not just figuring out if this is even worth my time, if this will even be enjoyable. Like, this does create, enjoyable racing. But like I said, if you want to sacrifice how good the car feels to drive to achieve better racing. Wow, yeah, see, this just dies. It's still on the steering, and then it also just dies. Like, if you want to do that, you race fucking Cupras, right? You race touring cars. Those cars create amazing racing, even though they're an absolute pain to drive. And you don't even need to do anything silly like locking the setup. I mean, silly. Okay, no, I'm being an asshole now. It's not silly. It's not inherently a silly idea to lock setup, right? It's not an inherently wrong way to do a league. It's just the way that I don't enjoy. And like, thing is, I'm just kind of better at making a setup than I am at actually driving. So like, because what people often want to do when they do fixed setup is they want to ensure a closer field. But for me, I'm pretty sure I'm further from the front than I would be. Okay, I need more grip on the back. This is a bit silly. I don't like this. I don't like any of this. The thing is, I'm also not used to, to having to mess with, having to mess with pressures for grip, right? Usually I'm more concerned with tire hit and tire wear. And I actually set the car up to get the grip balance that I want with all the other things that you can do. Like, honestly, like, it just... like, I feel like this should be flat. But maybe it shouldn't be, and I'm just... I don't fucking know. I feel like I've made it worse with the setup actually, with the setup changes. Yeah, other thing, it's also something about this track. If you go too far off, you just there's much less grip out there, and you just kind of die. Like the layout isn't super carnage friendly, and the curbs are alright, but I don't know. I feel like I do feel like there's gonna be a pile up on T1 around here, just because T1 is a chicane. Like that never ends that well. Like it's a pretty fast one as well. It's wide enough that you can totally go side by side through there. But But like, yeah, I'm not doing, you know, I'm not spending that much time practicing. Look at that! It's because I went off track and like the rears just give up instantly. There's no grip on that curb. And like, what can I even do? Okay, I'm going to really harden the entire thing and see how that goes. Because I think... I'm not sure if there really is a way to avoid just dying on some of the curbs. Goo Ricciardo. Always makes me laugh. Maybe that was intentional, right? Because, you know, if it just says Go Ricciardo, nobody's talking about it. But if it says that, it gets people talking. That shouldn't have been an off track. Oh, forever, one of the lost ones. The one without an honest name. Ah, shit. Yeah, I don't remember the lyrics properly at the moment. Yikes. One without a name. Yeah, I think... actually, looking at my top speeds... Yeah, I think we're gonna go down to the lowest gearing for this one, actually. Yeah, because I think that's the longest straight, the longest flat out portion, and I don't think get to 240. So yeah, this gear ratio is just not very useful around here. This ratio hasn't been very useful throughout the most of the league, actually. We didn't have too many real high top speed tracks. Like this is our other long straight, right? And I'm not even sure I'm gonna shift into 6th around here. Hey, Jova, hello there. How are you doing? Right. John, that's you, I remember. I'm just complaining about setup as usual. My favorite thing to do. Oh. Oh, look at that! It just dies. Yeah. Not too much around here in Spain. Why did I say Spain like that? I don't know. What am I going to do here? First of all, definitely lower gear ratio. Yeah, but yeah, I'm struggling a bit with the truck and the setup and the car and the everything. Well, yeah, like I said, I'm just kind of better at setups than I am at actually driving. And that's not really a compliment to my setup skills. Oh, that's better. Yeah, like this corner feels like it should be flat, but it just plain isn't. It's a big lift, actually. I cannot take it flat. How the fuck do I take it flat? Because like every time my rear wheels get onto that curb, I just spin out instantly. Every time. I've been trying. Brake a bit. Should brake a bit earlier there. Actually, I really hate these distance markers. Like, why are they black and orange? I cannot read them. Small lift. Oh yeah, no, I don't know why I tried to do it this fast. No. Oh yeah! Saved it. I might go back, might try and go back to two rear wing actually. Yeah, I can take this turn decently well. I feel like this race shouldn't be too much carnage. It'll be a little bit of carnage because T1 is a chicane, which is silly. But it won't be too bad. Just one little race to pile up. I might skip the final round of Praga to do endurance, but I'm not sure. I've not decided yet which one I'm likely to enjoy more. Because obviously I'm gonna enjoy driving the LMP2 more than the Praga. More downforce equals more fun. That's how it works. No way, that's flat. Not without changing this that up a lot. Oh, look at that! It just loses grip so easily. Yeah, maybe, but it's also quite wide around here. Let's try two rear wing and see how that goes. I've tried it already. You're gonna be watching F1 quali today. You're gonna be watching. Oh shit! Verstappen get another pole position. No. No. Ah, fair enough. I mean, I'm probably gonna try and do a watch along in Discord or something. I don't know. Depends on if people are interested. Okay, no. No to rear wing, maybe. Maybe yes to rear wing, but. Yeah, the thing is just like I'm used to adjusting the car to my preference, but you know, having fixed up forces me to adjust to the car, which I'm not as used to. Like obviously, you know, you always have to adjust to a car. Oh, like, oh no, like two wing is just not viable. It just dies instantly. Holy shit. Right. The downforce is so crucial in this car and medium speed even. Like, watch me, I'm gonna spin. Well, maybe not right now. But no, that's too early. Ah! Look at this, and then it just spins instantly on this grass. This grass is like ice. That might actually contribute to carnage a lot, because like small mistake will often result in a complete spin around here. You know, something that you would on another track be able to recover will not work on this track. I genuinely think that most of the carnage in the league so far has been due to track selection, and I don't get why the admins don't seem to understand that. No, this is not flat. I don't know why you. This is not flat. I can. How can this be done flat? Like, there's nothing I can do to change the setup. This like ARBs do so little, and like that's the thing. The ARBs you just set them up for stability, and like you figure out the rest of the shit elsewhere. And like so I have to sacrifice all the stability if I want anything. But that's the thing, right? If I get enough rotation, enough turn in to make to make the car actually turn enough to make that flat, then I lose so much rear grip that I spin then I try to do it flat. And when I have enough grip not to spin, well then I don't have enough turn in to make that corner. I'm never signing up to a fixed setup league again. Never. No, cannot do it flat. Okay, I just blade brake and that's a bit silly. I cannot remember the braking point for that turn at all. Like, I have to lift every time. I actually really like the chicane. It's a really good chicane. It's not a scary chicane, obviously, but it's a pretty damn good one. It's funny how Monza has both, the best chicane and one of the worst chicanes ever made. I guess when half your attack is chicanes, you're gonna end up with a few good ones and a few bad ones. Oh shit. I forgot that this is a right, that this is not a left-hander. I do think there's a few too many chicanes on this track. Like, T1, turn 1, turn 2, that's chicane. Then 3 and 4 is pretty much a chicane. Sort of chicane-ish. It does have, some of the chicanes are nice and like T1 chicane and the back straight chicane, they are nice and flowing at least. Like this is almost a but it's close enough to be called a chicane. Nope, not flat. Hard to lift. Oh, that was the line, I think. Better. Got to back out a bit. Okay, only what, 4 and a bit seconds of pace. Could be worse. Okay, this feels much better now. Ah, never mind. I braked too early and took a bad line because of that. Ah, fuck's sake. Like, it does feel like the car has like two-stage grip, right? When you lose grip, it doesn't feel gradual. It feels like it's just a flip of a switch. That's you can still save it, right? It's a very obvious flip of a switch. You can feel it, and you can feel it quickly enough to respond and regain grip. But it's still very, very much a switch. Yeah, I cannot take that corner flat. Like, oh, this is with 3 wing, and that's still like you can see a spin. Ugh. I'm never doing a fixed setup league again, never. Well, I can't do it. Like, I don't know, man. I can't. I have to lift every time. I don't know, maybe like my line is terrible or something. In fact, my line probably is terrible. But there are too many chickens around here. There should be like one. Like T1 shouldn't be a chicane. There. Like that. If I had to make one change to the track, I would change T1 to not be a chicane. And you have to use so much throttle to rotate. So that happened. I'm going so slow. Let's see if it can be flat while going this slow. Not really, because that would have been an off track. Uh, oh, like that was legal by the league rules, but the truck would give me enough track for that. I tried that. La 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 la. Oh, that's definitely too wide. This is for long forgotten, light at the end of the world, horizon crying that she's left behind long ago. La 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 la. Better. Ooh. Oh shit. The music distracted me. The music distracted me. Bloody hell. Oh, there he is. There he is. Showing me how to do it properly. Alright. Show me, sensei. Okay. Well, this is flat. Should be a bigger lift, no braking though. Like it's funny how you can like very keenly feel that this is a track designed with something with a bit more downforce. Or a lot more downforce. Okay, I need to turn in much earlier. Much earlier than I thought. Ah, I forgot to brake. I keep forgetting that there's a braking zone here. Silly fuck, Arno. You silly, silly fuck. Like part of this because, you know, it doesn't look like much of anything on the track map. So it's harder for me to remember that there's, you know, an actual turn there that you have to brake for quite. Like it's a pretty significant braking zone actually. Probably not really. I don't know how the racing is gonna be around here. Bad line, bad line. Like the main issue I see in regards to potential carnage around this track is people not giving each other enough space around walls. But I think it'll actually be alright. Like, as long as we get through T1, it'll be alright, I think. That's like, there's a nasty bump there. That really likes to unsettle the car. Yeah, when there's bumps and I cannot touch the dampers, that really feels... that does not feel good. That does not feel good at all. Much better. Now I'm only like 2 seconds of pace. Much better, let's go. Baptized with a perfect name, the doubting one by heart, alone without himself. War between him and the dead. In the end, there is little he can do alone. You believe but what you say, you receive but what you give. Care is the one that never fades in rain in your heart, that keeps the snow white sorrow. Care is the one that hides in around in the land of the daybreak. We wish for the ones who ever did. Yeah, good, good. Now I can do this better than I did last time, I know that for sure. Ah, too wide. Oh, shit! Look at that! Look at that! Oh, careful, careful! Don't hit me! Okay, I'm out of the way. My pedals aren't centered properly. Yeah, I see how that turn is flat now. I just had to turn in way earlier than I was. Like you have to turn in so much earlier than it feels, or than it feels like you have to. For something untouched, hearing voices, voices. Oh, actually, service about to restart, so I'm going to take a small break now from driving. Cause the one that never fades in rain in your heart, it is a snow white sorrow. So we got less than 2 hours left till... Right, let's wait for a bit. More ARB, you mean, or less? Because I feel like I can't have, you know, high ARBs around here. But again, I've not done too many laps yet. 5 valid ones only, but 16 total. 0 on the rear, of course. Of course, you have 0 on the. You know. That's just gonna be Undersea City for me, I think. Okay, practice starts. Okay. Oh, yeah, it was just changing sessions. I ought to do a few practice starts actually. I used to be pretty good at stats and now I'm really not, so I want to get good at stats again. And yeah, I genuinely like having my ARBs quite high. Right, having them low often makes the car just a bit too porty and unresponsive. Like, sometimes you have to do that, but I much prefer when I don't. Just making the car as stiff as possible so it's nice and responsive. Growling octopus is the usual. I swear, that man is an AI in disguise. Not too good. I don't know why I did that. 1, 2, 3, 4 downshifts. Not too bad, not too bad. Right. Yeah, usually inside curb. Right, don't touch grass. Do not touch grass. Too wide. Imagine taking a good line like ever. Cannot imagine. Unfucking imaginable. Yep. I want to get a 50. I had a taste of a good result last time out. Last 2 times out actually, at Autopolis and at Mandalika. Ah. I don't know why I did that, was really stupid of me. Underling, hello there. Friday, yes. The first qualifying session of the new F1 season Friday. Hey. Gonna watch Verstappen get another pole position in a couple hours. Actually, you know what? But you know what? I'm gonna have myself a cup of hopium and say that maybe Alonso can get pole. I have no. Oh, that's not too bad at all. Okay, so this is no braking for this, but you have to get the line right. The line right. And I didn't. Didn't get it too terribly wrong though. Just not quite right. Yeah, I can do 51s. I can do 51s consistently enough. That's not good enough for me at the moment. And brake. Ah, fuck. Okay, we're actually out of fuel for this one. Let's go. Yep, use all the curb. You have to be quite careful with these curbs because like there's quite a bit of time on them, but they don't have too much grip. Like, yeah, like that was a much better line than it would have been if I didn't touch the curb, but they can destabilize you quite easily. Nice. Not too bad at all. Nice, so that's a low mid. Okay, we're now on the lower side of the mid 51s. Okay, don't be afraid to use the right side curb there. Don't be afraid to use third gear here. I can salvage some time by doing this better than last time, yeah. Or people don't make any really silly moves around here because it's because the width of the truck kind of invites moves, but the lines you have to take make them very risky, even with the width. So we not too bad. Quite important to take the light lines here. I said light lines again. I don't know why I do that. The right lines. A bit slow on the entrance. Fast on the exit, but not fast enough to regain the time lost. Yes. Done. The pit menu showing up every time on last turn was actually quite annoying. Bonk! Oh, I don't know, man. I'm getting tired. I feel like I'm still not fully recovered from being ill. So like, I'm getting tired real quick right now. And we still got some time to go before I have to finish for the day. It's gonna be a shorter stream than usual, even by my current standards, just because I want to watch quali. Same tomorrow, by the way, because I'll because tomorrow I'll be watching the race before I'll be watching the F1 race before Praga. Like, let me just double check the schedule if I have not forgotten. Yeah, just over 1 hour left. Going full speed ahead. You cannot take the footage curbs in this car. Not on this, not with this setup. break. I don't know why I decided to touch that grass. Lapsestein rakkain näitä mon, miskuuta mokoilan koikki. Taipunut havu kesähoivassa sen, valkameren ninavan joka häve kun siivin, saapuu mut kotiin noutamaan. Alla talvisen man hetki kuin ikuisuus, mistään luokseni hiipi. Tarinan lahtella asuassaan, sillä valtavan kaihon, eikä säveltän maala laulullaan herätämään. La 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 la. La 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 I just want to be within a second of the top time. That's all I want. I'm not asking for much, okay? Join the harvest of 100 fields, hearty and tame, all going back to one single grain. Of light to the coming day, inspire a child. Whatever the fields surrender to the earth. Whatever the fields surrender to the earth. Join the harvest of 100 fields, hearty and oh, come on. That's fully illegal by the league rules, by the way. Spiracha, what the fields surrender to the earth. What the fields surrender to the earth. Getting distracted by messages. Not too distracted though, like just a 3/10 time loss worth of distractions. Not even important messages. Harvest time, all going back to one single day. Right to the coming day, inspire a child, whatever feels surrendered to the earth. Damn. Not a good, not a great rejoin either by me. Ah, and I'm out of fuel, so like, no point. I'm really tired now, y'all. Right, let's try this again, eh? I want a 50. I just want a 50. I was like not gonna have time to get any practice in just before race tomorrow, so like I'm really relying on this. But I don't think this is gonna be like one of my better results in this league. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Like, let's see, what kind of overtaking zones are around this? This is definitely a big overtaking zone, right? Yeah. This really isn't. But like, if you got the line, you can just take it. But the problem puts you on the outside here. Yeah, like I think this last course can be a place to overtake, but very tricky. T1 very risky. I think I'm not gonna. No, I mean you can kind of minimize risks, right? Because just if you take the inside line, you just prevent your opponent from going for any sort of good line, and then you can. This is a definitely a pretty good overtaking opportunity, but they can immediately get you back if you're not careful. Can send it here, but it's a bit sus. But again, this is more about just getting alongside will prevent your opponent from getting really the line that they would like to take. So you might end up just going alongside for this entire straight, and then it's just down to who gets who gets the slightly better line. And if you're silly, you can try and overtake it into there. It's possible because it's quite wide there, but like it requires quite a bit of cooperation from the other guy. And we're back to where we started. So like there's quite a few overtaking opportunities around the whole track. And this is not super carnage friendly, so it's just that T1 with a chicane for some reason. But like yeah, if somebody's on your inside right now, you're not gonna be able to take a really good line through the turn. But neither will they. Both will have to be quite careful on the acceleration, so it's about, yeah, it's really gonna be about the skill on acceleration. Same here. Actually, that one might be a pretty decent overtaking opportunity, just because just getting on the inside there forces your opponent to such a suboptimal line that they might just go off track, and it doesn't, like, you're not even really forcing them to, right? you live in space, but they may end up going off track of because of how suboptimal for land you force them to take, and that is legal on the rules. It's like kind of indirectly forcing somebody off track without violating the letter of the rules. So that's gonna be interesting, I think. Yeah, this is just a very straightforward overtaking zone, just, you know, a normal ass braking zone into a normal turn. Tires do start to wear a bit after pretty quickly, but not insanely. I should be fine without, you know, without too much practice on used tires. Oh, come on. Oh, that's nice. That's neat. That isn't. Oh, and the yeah, but fuck it. Oh man. Oh, I'm feeling very tired right now. I'll raise it. No excuse. Yeah, related note. What's a what's not a related note? Oh yeah, that's a pretty good movie. It's not entirely historically accurate. Uh, but it's a good movie. No, it's like not a well, yeah. Mainly it's one of the characters is way more of an asshole than he was in real life, so... But they knew, but you know, they knew to have like this evil corporate guy there. No, it was the... What? Leo Bibi. That's the guy. Did I pronounce the name right? I don't remember. The fourth guy, yeah, the fourth guy. Like, thing is, they didn't really have that much opposition from Ford. Like, they didn't have that many internal issues with Ford. Yeah, like, yeah, basically. Because, you know... Not Ford himself, but one of his guys. Yeah. Yeah, him exactly. But those movies are never 100% historically accurate, right? Like, even if you take something like Rush, which is, you know, the movie about the rivalry between Niki Lauda and James Hunt. Like, they are, like, Lauda was actually involved in making that, and that's still not super accurate. Still a good movie, though. Yeah. Yeah, Shelby quitting racing, that was pretty much historically accurate. Yeah, and also, yeah, as technically the real Ken Miles did not die in a fire. He did die testing the car, but he did not die in a fire. What happened is they were testing a new type of body that was more lightweight, but it was really fragile, so the car just kind of disintegrated. Oh yeah. Yeah. People quit. Definitely have. But yeah, again, for a similar movie, you can watch Rush, which is about F1. I don't know if maybe you've seen it. Have you seen Rush? Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, wow. I mean, at least you got a spare Blu-ray now. Not the worst movie to buy twice, though. That reminds me. I need to see if I can. I need to see if I can go anywhere around here to see Dune Part 2 in English. The first part was pretty fucking good. Decently accurate to the book as well. Not 100% obviously, but adaptations never are. Yeah, yeah. My uncle, he's got like drawers full of DVDs. Lots of Blu-rays too, but it's mostly DVDs actually. Even... And before that they had drawers full of VHS tapes. Although, you know, it's a bit easier to fill drawers with VHS tapes than it is with discs. I remember they had this really nice set of the original Star Wars trilogy on VHS. That's all the DVDs. That's a lot of discs. I forgot to break, because I'm too busy reading chat! La 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 la. I'm gonna have to finish stream relatively soon anyway, because I do have to cut. To fly and took a step out. Everything. Yep. Oh shit. That's just. But that was pure skill issue though. Pure skill issue. Monka steers in chat, honestly. I just saw stream because I watch movies. Maybe, I will see, maybe. If I can get there. Yeah. For now, we'll be watching F1 qualifying later if anyone's interested. Also, hi, Tangelizer. Yeah, today is a short term day because of F1 quali. Wanna watch that, and like, after that will be. I don't really feel like restarting after that, honestly. Oh, so long ago. That's a large TV. Bloody. Nice. This is the nicest audio setup I have. This is the nicest audio. Which, you know, they're decent little headphones. I do want to get nicer ones sometime though. I always wanted to get some Sennheisers. It's HG599s. Oh, damn. There must be some real good stuff in there. I'm really annoyed that the best headphones I had died. Like, they just... Like, it wasn't even just a wire issue, because it was the speakers themselves that died somehow. That's interesting. Yeah. I'll see if I can get my hands on an actual monitor sometime, but not before I get my hands on a computer chair, because Cause my fucking back's really not happy about this whole thing. Honestly, like it would have been a bit smarter to get myself a computer chair instead of a guitar, but I'm not known for making entirely smart decisions. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the thing is that a nice office chair isn't exactly cheap. Like I just need something that's not this fucking thing, you know? Like my best bet is to really find something used. So yeah, I'll get a look. Just what kind of stuff is available around here. Only about yeah, yep. Yeah, no, the ergonomics don't come cheap. But I mean, that must be one comfy ass chair. See, for me at least in this, you know, that racer style gaming chair at least makes a certain amount of sense, because, you know, sim racing. You know, I can kind of set it up like an actual driving chair. Large salted cod. Yeah, use lots of curb on the right there. That can't really get an off track for that. Touch gravel. Silly way to lose time. Oh, long message. Hold up, I'm gonna read it in a second. The thing I don't like about the gaming chairs get shit in a lot and with good reason, but the Secret Labs are decent, though not cheap. Yeah. Yeah, Secret Labs ones are. I've heard good things. Obviously. But also, they are not cheap at all. For sale, yeah. I do not want to know what you do in your secret lab, darling. I do not want to know. And if you tell me, I might just ban you. Or maybe not. We'll see. I just want any chair. Like, honestly. Like, I'm not at the point where I could, when I have the mind to spend well over a month rent on a chair, you know? Yeah, that's the thing, right? Is that a lot of those super cheap gaming chairs. I mean, I used to have one of those. It fell apart super quick, and like it fell apart in such a way that I couldn't repair it easily. Actually, my best bet is just try and get some like mid-tier gaming chair used. But also, like a lot of them, for me, the big issue I talked about it a lot before is that many chairs are just plain too small for me. I have a zombie chair. I don't think I've had a zombie chair here. I think all the zombie chair bits are back in Russia. So, obviously, I wasn't gonna bring a bloody chair with me. That's a bit expensive. I'm just using. This is my chair. I sit on this. This fucking thing. I can probably get like a, like a 15 euro plastic chair, the kind they have in all the cafes, and that'll probably be more comfortable. In fact, I know that's going to be more comfortable because I have a couple of those here. It's just that they're really old and the plastic has kind of started disintegrating a little bit, so I can't use them without the fear of them just falling apart under me. And because they're also like, they're not mine, right? They belong to the owners of the apartment, so like, I don't really want to break them. No, maybe the formula just... I need I need just more of anything. That would make a great clip. Fuck. I mean, anything for... Scheiße. Anything for content, am I right? Get off the racing line. Okay, let this guy pass. He just completely cut the track there. And like I could probably try and like, epoxy the chair together or something, but that's not gonna last. Like at that point, if I'm gonna spend the money on something like that, I might as well just go ahead and buy a whole new chair. Oh, yeah, like a whole new plastic chair. Because that's the downside with those chairs, right? It's just a single piece of plastic. I don't know actually, underling, which I'm going like, I've not checked. I'm going to check. Like, I mean. I will see how that goes. I forgot that this is a braking zone, I'm silly. А это не пыль по лесной дороге стелется. Не ходи до беды, не трогай, девица, колдовства не буди. Отвернись, не гляди, змей со змеицей женятся. Лихо не ведала, глаз от беды не прятала. Быть тебе, девица, нашей сама виноватая. Над поляною хмарь, там змеиный ждет царь, за него ты просватана. Удержи меня, на шелковую постель уложи меня, ты ласкай меня, в одну не пускай меня. Удержи меня, на шелковую постель уложи меня, ты ласкай меня, водой одну не пускай меня, за водой одну. Зелье змеиное отыскать не сумею я. Золото глаз на тебя поднять не посмею я. Чешуёю загар мне в осеннюю гарь уходить вслед за змеями. Пылью под пологом голос мне полоза слышится. Полные голода очи золота в пол лица. Он зовет меня вниз, родная, спустись. Big fucking lag. That was going to be a really good lap as well. Удержи меня, на шелковую постель уложи меня, ты ласкай меня, водой одну не пускай меня. Удержи меня, на шелковую постель уложи меня, приласкай меня, за водой одну не пускай меня, за водой одну не пускай меня, не пускай меня, не пускай меня за водой. Something about them minions, that's already bad. I mean, that's just all Minion Masters players, isn't it? We're all fucking morons for playing that fucking thing. Меня да водой одну не пускай меня. Like I was going to start playing tournaments again, but like now all my league races are on Saturday and all the tournaments are on Saturdays, and the fishbowl tournament never started from what it looks like. Maybe it did, but Growling, fucking relax. Don't bring that salt into here, please. I don't need reminders of fucking Minion Masters, okay? This is a Minion Masters free channel right now, okay? Fuck if I know. When was the last time I streamed it? Not this year, probably. Or maybe this year, I don't fucking remember, man. Like, I was waiting for Fish Thomas to restart to get back into it, but... And, you know, he set up a tournament and then it never started, so I'm not playing. Because there's no tournament. Outside of tournament to play, I don't really want to play. Oh, damn it, Growling! You made me do this! This is your fault. I'm blaming you. Okay, we're gonna finish this run and that'll be it, cause looking at the time I gotta start mentally preparing myself for another season of Red Bull Domination. Okay, no, I'm having too many skill issues now. This is not good practice anymore. So like I know I can do 50. I know I can do 50s, but not right now. It's like too many skill issues right now. And I've done quite a few laps now. Let me check. So if you check left, yeah, that's like 46 laps. That's all right for now. Well, I think this is gonna have to be it for today. It's a bit short, I know, but in 25 minutes I will be doing a watch along of F1 quali, so if you want to join in, more than welcome. But for now we're gonna have to finish up this stream because this isn't good practice anymore. I'm having too many skill issues, and this has been a 2-hour stream, so it's not completely you know, useless. Growling, I'm going to time you out at some point, you know. Not today, but at some point. Maybe ban. We'll see how it goes. But for now, everybody, see you later. And if you want to pop into the Discord later, well, I'll be there. So everybody in here is in the Discord, so I don't care. You set yourself up for that. I'm gonna set your mom up for that. So everybody, thank you for being here. So yeah, have a good one, and see you tomorrow when we do the actual race, or maybe a bit sooner if you wanna watch F1. But for now, I keep saying see you later and not ending the stream because I don't